Welcome to another episode of I Am a Rocketeer. Today we're going to feature a teammate from our quality department, Iva. We're going to get to know more about her and her life prior to Rocket Station and how Rocket Station has actually changed her life. All right, Eva. So today we're going to learn more about you. Let me first ask you, how did you get to know about Rocket Station?
Well, that's a very nice question. I was able to see this friend of mine way back then. She was actually my trainer in the BPO industry. And I saw her post about Rocket Station and I'm kind of intrigued about it. So I tried to stalk a little bit about the company. During that time, I badly needed a job because, of course, I wanted to work from home as well to take good care of my kids because I just gave birth during that time. And I'm very happy because luckily, they're hiring for a quality analyst. So the rest is actually history.
Okay, that's good. And I wanted to dig a little bit deeper on that history, if you don't mind. So, talking about getting into Rocket Station, what were you doing prior to Rocket Station?
I started my BPO career way back in 2013. I was actually 18 years old at that time. So yeah, and I'm kind of inspired of the people who are actually working in the BPO. Then I applied and luckily I was hired as a customer service representative. And eventually over time, I was promoted to a quality analyst. And that was a role I held for over 6 years. And then when the pandemic hit, of course, our company transitioned to a work from home setup. And then, of course, I was able to realize the flexibility and the value that it offered. Most especially, I have little kids. So I get the luxury of watching over them while working. However, of course, it's not really a happily ever after from my previous company. So they decided to phase out the work from home option. And that's the time I realized that I wanted to maintain this kind of work-life balance.
Have it permanent.
Yes. And of course, during that time as well, I was pregnant with my second child. When I resigned from my previous company, there was a long period of me not having a work. So I did not really practice my QA skills that time. So I tried. I tried my luck. And I'm happy that I was given a chance to get hired. And of course, still watch over my kids every first. I was able to witness it, and I'm so grateful to Rocket Station because of that.
That's all. That's really amazing to hear. I have two questions for you. First, how long have you been with the QA team?
Actually marked my 1-year anniversary, and I'm so thankful. There's a lot of learning opportunities that I was able to experience, and I'm still looking forward to grow with the team.
Awesome. So in the BPO world, I think what people fail to understand is that QA is not just merely listening to calls or listening for mistakes. I've been in the BPO world long enough to have this idea that people often just don't like the QA team.
Yeah.
Right? But where I'm getting at here, Eva, is that the responsibility of the QA team is huge. You guys pretty much cover multiple departments internally. You also cover some of our VA teammates and a lot more. How different is your experience from your more than 6-7 years in the BPO world as a QA to being a QA here at Rocket Station?
Way back then when I was a customer service representative, that's actually my idea of the QA, fault finder, a police, looking over for any mistakes. But then when I joined Rocket Station, it actually changed everything. So right now, for me as a QA, I learned that not only listening to the calls is our main responsibility, but also to help out our fellow Rocketeers on how to maintain a service quality environment, most especially what we're giving to the clients. And of course, we're not only here to find the mistakes or something like that. We are here to redirect you to the right path where where you should be at, right? And we are here to help you out in terms of on how you can develop your skills. And we are here also for any guidance that you need.
Awesome. And I think this is just in line with one of our core values of exceeding expectations. Like, to your point, what we do is we don't just look for what's wrong.
Yes.
We find what's also amazing. We want to amplify what's amazing and also help our VA teammates to basically make sure that they're able to deliver better service for our clients. The work of the QA department ultimately is really to focus a lot on that exceeding expectations piece of being a Rocketeer. So I think that's one of the things that I really wanted to highlight with what you do here. So you've talked about the difference of your experience from your previous company as a QA representative to being here at Rocket Station. Let's talk about the difference that it has given you personally in your life now that you are 100% working from home and now that you're a Rocketeer.
Yeah, personally, I am grateful of this kind of opportunity because I get to, like, as what I mentioned, I get to spend more time with my family. And professionally, I've learned a lot of skills that was not offered to me way back then from my previous company. And I'm still looking forward. I'm eager to learn more here in Rocket Station.
Awesome. I can feel that eagerness. All right. So what do you think is next here at Rocket Station, being a part of this amazing community, being a part of this company? Where do you see a Rocket Station in the, let's say, call it 5-10 years?
Well, I can see that Rocket Station will invest more on its people, will continue this kind of healthy environment, most especially on its emphasis on work-life balance, which is right now, personally, I was able to achieve it. And I'm very happy about it.
That makes me happy. Awesome. So I guess to wrap up this interview, Eva, do you have any message that you want to share to a lot of people? I want to say to your fellow Rocketeers and to people who are looking to be a part of this amazing community.
Well, to all my fellow Rocketeers and to those who are considering joining us, what I can say is just do it, okay? And be the best version of yourself. Unlock your full potential so that together we can achieve greater things.
That is amazing. I think we're gonna definitely use that for a lot of advertising. Thank you very much, Eva, for sharing your story. It's always a pleasure meeting you and always a pleasure getting to know the story of our fellow Rocketeers.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much for telling us.